Must be easy having money, my brother snapped after wasting his inheritance on a car. Mom texted 2 hours later, help him or don't come for the holidays. I blocked them both. By morning, 52 missed calls. My dad passed away when I was 19 and my brother Ryan was 22. Dad left us each $40,000. He put it in a trust with clear instructions. Use it for education, a home, or starting a business. He even wrote us each a letter explaining why. I used mine for college, paid tuition, books, and lived in the cheapest apartment I could find for 4 years. I ate rice and frozen vegetables 3 nights a week. I took the bus because I couldn't afford a car. I graduated with no debt and got a job in accounting. It wasn't glamorous, but it was stable. I built from there. Slow and boring and completely on purpose. Ryan bought a car, a $38,000 sports car with custom wheels and a sound system that shook the windows. He was 22 with no degree, no stable job, and a 2-door coupe that cost more per month in insurance than my rent. He posted it everywhere, every angle, every detail. His friends hyped him up like he'd made it. Within 6 months, the car needed a new transmission. He couldn't afford it. He sold it for $21,000 and blew through that in a year. Restaurants, bottle service, weekend trips with guys who disappeared the second the money dried up. By 24, he had nothing, not a dollar left from Dad's trust. I know this because he told me, sitting on my couch, asking if I could float him $2,000 for rent. I gave it to him. He never paid it back, never mentioned it again. Over the next 5 years, Ryan asked me for money 11 times. I kept a list, not to be petty, because I started noticing a pattern. Every time I said yes, the next ask came faster and bigger. $2,000 became $3,500, then $5,000. Then, I just need $800 to keep my lights on. 2 weeks after I watched him post a vacation in Miami on Instagram. Bottle in one hand, pool behind him, caption said, living. I said no for the first time when I was 27. He needed $4,000 for what he called a business opportunity. I asked what the business was. He got vague. I asked twice more and he changed the subject. I said I couldn't do it. He didn't talk to me for 3 weeks. When he finally called, he acted like nothing happened. That became the cycle. Ask, get told no, go silent, come back like everything was fine. My mom enabled every second of it. She never once told Ryan to budget or get a second job or stop spending money he didn't have. Instead, she called me. He's struggling. You're doing well. Family helps family. I asked her why family only meant me helping him and never him helping himself. She said I was being cold. I asked her how much she'd given Ryan over the years. She said that was different. It always was. Last Thanksgiving, I hosted dinner at my house. I'd just closed on it 3 months earlier. Nothing fancy. A 3-bedroom in a decent neighborhood. I saved for 6 years. Ryan walked in, looked around at the living room, the kitchen, the backyard, and the first words out of his mouth were, must be easy having money. I didn't respond. We sat down and ate. After dinner, Ryan pulled me aside and said he was behind on rent again. He needed $3,000 by Friday or he'd get evicted. I told him I couldn't keep doing this. He got angry. He said I was sitting in a house I owned while he couldn't make rent, and I had the nerve to say no. I told him we both got the same $40,000. Same amount, same starting line. He chose a car. I chose school. That's not me having it easy. That's me making a different decision 10 years ago. He called me selfish and left before dessert. 2 hours later, my mom texted. Ryan told me what happened. You have more than enough to help him. If you can't do this one thing for your brother, don't bother coming for Christmas. I read it twice. Then I blocked her number. I blocked Ryan's too. I went to bed at 10 p.m. and turned my phone off. When I turned it on at 6 a.m., I had 52 missed calls. Ryan had called 34 times. Mom called 18. I had texts from my aunt, my cousin, and my mom's best friend, all saying variations of the same thing. He's your brother. Your father would be disappointed. You're tearing this family apart over money. My father would be disappointed. That one almost worked. Then I remembered what Dad actually wrote in that letter. This money is a head start, not a safety net. Use it wisely because no one is coming to save you. Dad gave us both the same letter, same advice, same amount. I followed it. Ryan didn't. And somehow that made me the villain. I didn't respond to any of the messages. I didn't unblock anyone. I spent Christmas alone. Best sleep I'd had in years.